Hey, good morning. Today I will go over how to change the tire in the new 2022 Ford Maverick. This is the Lariat edition, but it should be the same on the LT, XLT, any of the other styles. Some of them come with a spare donut, mini spare it's called, or a full-size spare. I believe this truck should come with a full-size spare, but we'll see when we get under there. I don't have a flat right now, but we'll go through and show you how to change it anyway, show you where jack's located, jacking points, and all the good stuff. So if you were wondering about this, let me show you. In the back seat is where the jack is located. If you go in from the passenger side, there is a pull strap. Right here, you just pull it up and it'll let the back seat go down. So there's a lot of stuff back here behind the seat. Look, there's the speaker. But right down there is what you're looking for. That is the bag of tools and the jack. This handle right here, you'll just twist that until it releases and pull the whole package out. And there you have, this is what it looks like. There is the tool pouch and the jack. So it's just Velcro straps we'll remove, and then we'll remove the tool pouch from it, and it slides out of the jack like that. Inside the tool pouch we have this piece. It folds out like this, and one side has the lug nut wrench. So you can see there. We'll leave that down for now. And we also have two extension poles that they're exactly alike, so it doesn't matter which one goes on top and which one goes on bottom. And there's a neat little tab here that you could push down to release that. So that's how you would remove it when you want to take it apart. But for now we want to put it together, so we'll just snap it on there like that. And then this other side that looks the same, we'll snap right into this piece here with this screw, with this square right here. So we'll just snap that in just like that, and that's what we'll use to turn to remove the tire from under the truck. So if you notice, right under here on top of the bumper but below the tailgate is a hole, and this is where you would insert the tool that you just assembled. Just goes right in there, and you kind of twist it a little bit and you'll feel it seat. And we'll just turn this counterclockwise until the tire comes down. Keep turning until the cable has a little slack in it, so you'll be able to unhook it from the tire. So this tire is a little weird, different than others. So this bolt right here looks like some kind of sensor that goes up and connects. It goes around and connects right up there. We'll have to remove that so it's not on there too tight, but it is a kind of weird place just because you have to hold the tire up and remove that. And then this looks like you'll have to push that up against the wire to get it off, and then just turn this sideways and get it out of there through the top, and the rest should follow. And then you should be able to slide the tire out of here. After I slide myself out of here, I would suggest putting a pair of gloves back behind the seat, so if you ever get a flat, you'll be able to have some gloves to wear to do all this work. So this little blue part protects your rim. If you're putting a flat up under there, you don't want it to get scratched up, so hold on to that. This vehicle should only be jacked at the designated jacking points to avoid damage to anything under the vehicle. I cleaned off this panel a little bit so I could show you the arrow, because there is an arrow pointing directly to the jacking point. The jack has a little ridge right here, and it's cut out because it should go exactly on the ridge of the vehicle, so it should fit right on that pressed metal ridge. Looking up, there's the back door. Goes down, you see this line, and now right here you'll see the arrow, and that arrow points to this ridge. See right here? And that is where the jack should, once it's jacked up, it should hook right on. It should set right on that ridge. So this is from under the vehicle. See, there's the muffler hanger, the exhaust hanger, and then as we go toward the outer of the vehicle, there is this ridge right here, and this is where you would jack it up. Make sure that's right. Yeah, see, there's the arrow, and it points directly to this ridge. And that's if you're jacking the rear tire. And let me show you where the front markings are. Right under here you can feel a lip, and that's where you would jack it at. On the jack, it has some information about the jacking points and how to use it. So make sure that you put your car in park and also block the wheels. So if your front wheel is flat, this will be the demonstration for that, but it works the same on all of the tires. Just find the arrow indicating the jacking point and place your jack under there. To jack it up without any weight on it, you can just twist this until it gets close to the height that you need. And then once it's seated where it needs to be, then you can use this tool to turn it the rest of the way. Make sure that you crack your nuts before you lift it off the ground, because once that tire spins, it's going to be really hard to break them free. So don't take them all the way off, just loosen them all up. And then put this tool onto the end, and we'll just turn it. rotate it to the other side and turn it and rotate it to the other side, and we'll keep doing that. Catch it on your pocket. And we'll keep doing that until we lift the vehicle. So it's not really hard to do, and it doesn't take it, it's going to take you a few minutes to lift a vehicle, but don't use this time to be angry that you have a flat. Just use it to enjoy the moment. Maybe it's raining, maybe it's snowing. Imagine if you're having to change the tire and it's freezing and it's sleeting. Whew. And you're on the interstate with cars and trucks flying past you at 100 miles an hour. That wouldn't be fun. But you never know when you're gonna get a flat. You never know when you're gonna run over something that fell out of somebody's vehicle. It happens. So make sure you have good tires. If you're going on a long trip, maybe you won't have to deal with a flat. But hey, if you have some cool stories or any stories about having to change a flat, you can leave them in the comments below and I'll read them. Is it up yet? Not yet. Almost there. Get your calisthenics in for today. There we go. Whew. That took some time, but we got it. Now your next step would be to remove the wheel. Just loosen the bolts the rest of the way, put them someplace safe, remove your tire, and put the new one on. Pulling the old tire off is not really too difficult. Putting the new one on is a little harder just because you have to line up the bolt holes while lifting the tire off the ground. So you could use your legs to kind of get under the tire and use it for leverage to lift it up and seat it where it needs to go. It's a good idea to line up the holes in the tire before lifting it up so you don't have to twist it a lot. You don't want to hurt your back, gotta protect that thing. So once you get your spare tire on, then put the nuts all back on, lower it, and then make sure that you tighten them back up and tighten them really tight. They're supposed to be at 140 foot-pounds of torque, and that is a lot. And so you would just make sure that you tighten them as much as you can, and that way you'll be safe. When I got the truck, I tested them, and none of the bolts, none of the nuts were in torque specs. They were all a lot looser, so I had to go around and tighten them up. But to be honest, that is a really high number for this vehicle. But just, make sure you're safe. You don't want your tire falling off on the road when you're driving. That wouldn't be fun. So since we're lowering it, I could turn it just like that. And get this thing out of here. Now you get your other arm exercise. You had this one when you were twisting it the other way. Wax on, wax off. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Got it flat again. And now let me show you two more things and we'll be done. Located in the pack with the tire tools is a strap, and this is used to tie your tire down to inside the bed of your truck. There's a loop in one side and just a flat. All it is just a strap with one loop. So you'll take your tire that's flat and put it up in. We'll center the tire in the bed of the truck, and we'll take the strap side, the loop side, and put it through the tie down on the bottom of the bed of the truck, up nearest the cab of the truck. Just put it through and then feed the strap through it like that, pull it down, and we'll put it over the tire into the hole, grab it through the middle, there we go, weave it through and then secure it to the tie down at the rear of the vehicle, and then just tie it around there. Make sure it's not going anywhere. And that's if you're securing it to inside of your truck, if you're taking your tire to get it fixed. If you're replacing your spare under the vehicle, let me show you how to do that. Oh, but remember, after you tie this, make sure that you raise cable that the steel wheel was hanging on from the bottom of the truck. You don't want that dragging. You don't want to lose that. So always make sure you raise it. But we're going to fasten the tire back under there, and I'll show you how. So to put the tire back up under the truck, we'll lay it down with the valve stem facing down, and we'll slide it under the vehicle until we can hook this piece through the center. What we'll do is we'll just put this under here and feed this latch down there. If you want to protect your tire, this goes underneath it, but let's take this bolt back off here, this nut back off, so we can attach this safety thing. Looks like it went through these two holes here, and we'll just attach this bolt underneath it. We'll put the tire back up. And once you get it all the way up, crank it more. It's designed so you can't over tighten it. It says crank it up until it feels like it's slipping or ratcheting, and crank it a little bit more. Yep, see, it feels like it's slipping. There we go. And make sure you put your tools away back where they belong so you'll have them next time you need them. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful and beneficial for somebody, and you all have a wonderful evening and take care. Bye-bye.